my favourite spots. I live near junction 12 on the M4, so I can travel widely. I don't go out at night, though, just in case I turn into something nasty. Day courses only. I'm a product of Reading University, BA, MA, and I'm currently reading for a PhD in the architecture of the Radcliffe Library in Oxford. So that's me out of the way. Those of you who know me know that my heart lies absolutely and entirely in Venice. So you will spot, as I go through, there will be a Venice link in virtually everything. I'm not doing a presentation. I have brought thanks to Keith's example last year, I'm bringing a little slideshow and you can have a look at them afterwards perhaps. I thought it was an awfully good idea. So, anything to do with Venice that you would like to suggest to me, I am prepared to research and produce a course on. How about that? And I am in Reading next term. I've got the privilege of working with a music specialist and we're doing Baroque art and music. And I'm very, very excited about that indeed, which is why I was keen perhaps to speak to Robin later on. Okay then, so Baroque. Baroque is on the market, with or without music. Probably, we'll see how it goes. It's actually, it's quite a thrilling course to get involved in because it goes from St. Peter's to St. Paul's. Starting in Rome, a lot of sacred art there, Counter-Reformation, coming to Paris, and the glories of the court of Louis XIV at Versailles, coming to the Restoration period in this country, of course the architecture of Rennes, going via German courts with a little sideways look perhaps at Bach, and then into Spain and Portugal, and then something that I found particularly interesting to develop was into South America and looking at art, the colonial, because it was a colonial export, Baroque, it was an international one, so looking at South America, very, very briefly at Dutch influence as well in, I'm going to say Philippines, and I know I'm wrong, Indonesia. Great stuff. Back to Venice. Something I'm taught a while ago, and I'm particularly enjoyed, was the art and the architecture of Andrea Palladio. It ran as a course in the School of Continuing Education in 2008, which was the 400th anniversary of the birth of Andrea Palladio. I have to say he is the only person who has an entire architectural movement named after him. Fascinating man. So we would look at palaces in Vicenza, churches in Venice, and of course the villas in the Veneto, and it's from there that people picked up what they were going to bring back to this country. Inigo Jones brought back Palladian ideas and built the banqueting house and the Queen's house. Lord Burlington went later, picked up ideas and came back and built Chiswick. And really, you can look around in the United States, and you can look around in Ireland, and you can look around in this country, and it is entirely because of the influence of this one fabulous man. And even if you're going to the Royal Barks, if you go in the front door, that's Palladian. Day schools, there's a connection still here. I have a day school on Strawberry Hill, which is new, of course, because Strawberry Hill is new, and a lovely days to be had talking about Strawberry Hill, and a bit of licking and sticking creative stuff in the afternoon, which is quite fun. Or I could also incorporate that into a course which I've talked about here, Twickenham. I like Twickenham. It's a very nice area of London, and there's Ham House, there's Chiswick House, lovely Marble Hill, and Strawberry Hill. These four houses really quite close together, and I think the objective would be to perhaps run a 4-week course with a 5th week as a visit, as long as people are happy to walk about a bit in and around Twickenham. Grand tour to Italy. I really don't have to say any more about that. It's the most fun I have teaching. I love teaching it. I'm looking forward to teaching it. We start with a journey, which was not easy. Really not. It's not like, you know, going on the internet and Ryanair and Expedia and all of that kind of thing. It was hard work getting out of the country, and you had to come back. So it's the journey, the personalities, going to Rome because of a classical education, having your portrait painted. It's mainly blokes, I have to say, as you know, also women. Florence, Naples, Venice for fun. Venice for fun, and Venice is always fun, so there you go.
Thank you, Glenis.